Hello and welcome to another episode of the Electric Norwegian. I'm Mats. This is a BYD. It's a build your dreams. It's a BYD Tang. It's a car I first saw last year as a static dealer model. And it's been existing for a while as a hybrid. This is the fully electric version. It's a huge beast of a thing. It makes an Audi Q5 looks like a Toyota Yaris in comparison. It's a true 7-seater. Granted, I fit in a 7-seat. I can't sit there, but it's not made for me. This is a big car, but it doesn't feel that way when you drive it. It feels, you can chuck it about and you forget that it's almost 2 meters wide and 4.5 meters long or thereabout. We're gonna do the standard test route, which is a mix of highway and country roads. It indicates a range of it indicates a range of 390 kilometers, and it has 97%. The car has gone 1183 kilometers, so it's pretty new then. The average consumption of the past 50 kilometers in this car, the seller, they hadn't found out how to reset that, and I won't fiddle around with it now. But the point is, this is a big car, as you can see, and it says 192 watt-hours per kilometer. 109, granted it's been pulling them out, but still 192 watt-hours on a twin motor, because it has four-wheel drive, 2.6 ton behemoth. I mean, you can try that in your Audi e-tron, and yeah, you know, no, you can't. Jesus, God, it's fast. Okay. It has 500 horses or something, well, they're in 500 and something. Yeah, it has, and a lot of torque. There is a bit of noise coming from the rear wheels, because it's open all the way through this car. It's not, we haven't separated off the luggage compartment with kind of, it isn't blocked off somehow, in any way. So it's a bit like it was in the old SS and XS. There's a lot of rear tire noise, and this thing runs on massive 265 40 22s, so there's a bit of tire noise. But apart from tire noise, there's a bit of wind noise from the huge wing mirrors in this thing. The rest of the car is sublime. Very comfortable, very good seats, lots of space in the back seats. Not in the rear, the last row is, I mean, you can throw a kid in there. I mean, I can fit, but you can't really sit there as an adult. But that's not the point. If you have more than X kids, you can fit them all in here. You have, and the interior is full of little trickeries. Screen is very, very responsive. One of the most responsive screens I've been in contact with so far. And you do get smaller tires as well, so you probably get that tire noise down a little bit, because you don't hear it that much from the front. It's mostly from the rear. But that consumption, though, is just absurd on this big, massive thing of a car. But of course, it's BYD. They built the world's biggest EV constructor. They build buses and everything, and their own batteries. And this has the Blaze batteries, which is some iron phosphates, non-combustible things, which is yeah. I mean, apart from Tesla, BYD is bigger than Tesla, but they have their own battery tech and all of that stuff. We're at 92%, and we have 375 kilometers range. So given that this is a oh, the car control video as well. If you have something stored, that's cool. And it has kind of they're setting up an app store to it, but we'll go through that later. I mean, and all of this for around 600,000 NOK. If you're gonna spec an Audi e-tron, the fat e-tron up to this spec, you're at 800, between 8 and 900,000 NOK. So this is cheaper, it's bigger, it's not quite as quiet, but this runs on big fat Michelin tires as well. So they're maybe not the most quiet tires in the world. But the comfort of it is fantastic. The suspension on this thing. Been on the road now for well past half an hour. We're at 88%. We have 354 kilometers left. Stereo sound system here is pretty decent. Could have been a little bit more volume, but it's not bad. And it's from Dirac. Dirac is not that well known in the hi-fi society. They're more known for their DSP products and they work with digital signal processing. A bit like what made Bose so big, because they do a lot of the same thing. This sounds, I like it. I like it. It's not Burmester sound, but that's okay. So far, I'm very pleased with it anyway. The lane keep assist, it's there, and it's not the worst. And it doesn't try to kill you like the Opel did. The Opel was truly terrifying. This is good. It's a bit ping-pongy, and you need to kind of help it a little bit, but it's far from the worst. 2,660 kilos once it's stabilized. That's yeah. It's no lightweight, this thing. Far from it. Neither could it been with those huge dimensions, really. Well, yes, you can hear the tire noise suddenly became a little bit more dominating. Sadly, because that is the only thing that moves this car down. It is the tire noise. The rest of the car is flying. It's very comfortable. The interior is mostly good materials and nice and comfortable. The screen is very intuitive and very quick, and you can choose which way you want to have it. And the dials are easy to read, and you have everything you need. And so far it seems to be very linear and easy to predict the way the battery percentage and also the range goes down. I really like this thing, and it doesn't feel like driving a huge thing either for some reason. It doesn't feel its own size, which is a good thing after all. Consumption is 234 watt-hours per kilometer for the last 50 kilometers. So it's gone up, but that's okay. Still, I think we have a relatively decent consumption. It could have been better, but it could have been a lot worse as well. Of course, we have pretty good conditions today. We have 19 degrees outside and sun and dry roads. We have 80% left now and 323 kilometers of indicated range left. So this is going to be a dream. Just past 60%. We're 200 kilometers left to go home now. So we're going to be fine. We have 200. No, I said 220 kilometers left to go. can easily do 300 kilometers in this car. Definitely. We didn't leave with a full battery either. We left with an almost full battery. And it's just this media player and the user interface here, it's so easy to use. I must say I do like this. And the sound system, some people will say initially that it sounds a little bit flat. And it's sort of it's very neutral in the way it's set up. It's a very neutral sound system. I like it. It's good. But you just have to, you know, it's a little bit like the one in the BMW. If this car had been really truly quiet, then this had been an absolute monster of a comfort machine. You'd been right up there with the Beamers and the Audis. But because of the tire noise, you're not. Which is sad, because the car it's just enormously comfortable to be in. Really, it's really nice. But it's a little bit too much tire noise. And I come from, you know, I come from a Tesla. But of course the new ones have become better at it. It's not atrocious. It's a bit, but that might be the Michelin tires, because these it's very sensitive to the surfaces. Sometimes it's really quiet, other times it isn't. And I noticed that on the Michelins and the Model 3 as well. It does the same thing. We're back, and we have 52% left and 200 kilometers indicated. So that means this thing can do easily 300 plus kilometers, and that's not too bad after all. Found some lifetime here, and also how to clear it. I should have known this before, but this is what it is. So yeah, I'm impressed. I like the car, except for the tire noise. Had this been really quiet, this has been fantastic. Sound system is very good. It's a bit neutral for some tastes, but it's good. It's really, I really like this thing. The seats are comfortable. There's plenty of space, both for you and your passengers. It's just really, really nice. This is a really good car. Yeah. Now let's just wait a few hours and test lights. That's what I'm saying. Very good spread to the sides though. Very good spread to the sides. I can't be bothered to go into the menus to this house. As for regen on the car, I haven't mentioned regen so far. It's alright. I wish it was stronger, but it is what it is, and you know. Yeah. Okay, these lights really aren't all that bad. Definitely better than many others. Decent range, decent spread, and the automation seemed to work okay as well. But the thing is that the range is sort of fixated in center, kind of like a pencil beam, which is a bit disturbing in the corners, because there's that, you know, the light is, you see, it's not evenly distributed, sadly. I will say thank you to RSA Bil for lending me the car. The BYD Tang, extremely comfortable, good sound system, plenty of power, and it can pull a trailer. It can pull 1600 kilos of trailer. Very, very well equipped. The only downside is the tire noise. If you can live with the tire noise, then this is a car absolutely you should shortlist. And not too. It's not cheap, but it's not very. It's not that expensive either. If you want to spec an Audi or a Mercedes to the same level, it's going to be a lot more expensive. Quite a lot, actually. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Take care out there, everybody. Bye bye.